got some powerful information we want to share with you. Listen, thank you for telling people about it. Don't forget, mention it to people. Have a jump off party every Wednesday, 12 noon, meeting us right here. It's June. I'm excited. It is Men's Emphasis Month here at Living Word, and we're going to send it off in a mighty way. Hope you're having a good day. Matter of fact, here's what I hope. I pray that you are having fun. That's right. As I always say, and I am about to begin a jump-off series on this in a few weeks, that when you are in your life's assignment, you will have passion. You will enjoy doing what you're doing. So I pray that you are having fun wherever you are. If you're working for yourself, if you're working for somebody else, if you're working at home, I pray you are having fun. Welcome to Jump Off. I'm your host, Bishop Darnell Johnson, Senior Pastor of Living Word, and I am glad and excited to meet you here. Listen, check this out. Let me ask you this question. Have you downloaded the brand new Jump Start You know it's lunchtime. You know it's the middle of the day. Have you downloaded the brand new Jump Start Call? Every Wednesday, there's a brand new Jump Start Call. I'm excited. You need to be a part of it. It is a word that will change your life. So the prompts are on the screen relative to how to dial into that. And I got some more powerful information that I'm going to share with you. Get somebody, tweet them, text them, Facebook, Instagram them. Tell them the Bishop and Jump Start is live right here every Wednesday at 12 noon. And it is designed to propel your life, your career, your family, your expectations, your desire to another level. Father, I thank you for every Jump Off community member. I thank you that our lives are changing, that we're going to the next level, and we're not staying the same. I thank you that we're remaining relevant, creative, and we're going to the top, and we'll never stop. In Jesus' name, so be it. Listen, before I go, I got some powerful announcements to tell you, but I want you to enjoy. I want you to keep eating if you're eating lunch. I want you to keep drinking your food. If you're drinking your food, that's another thing. But however you're taking it in, because y'all know I'm getting into this juicing thing now, and I'm beginning to like it. It's convenient, especially if I'm on my way somewhere, and you know I'm not dropping stuff all over the car, et cetera, et cetera. But whatever you're doing, whatever you're sipping on, I want you to keep doing it, but I want your attention because we're continuing to talk today and next week about the power of influence. We've been dealing with the power of influence. It is kind of a taboo subject when it comes to church. We don't talk about influence. Most of us, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got, and all of that is good, but to make moves in society, you must have the power of influence. Now, without going back, this is the power of influence. I believe it's part number 6. Part number 6, the power of influence. And without going back, we talked about what is influence. We talked about what influence is. And that's why I need you to meet me here every Wednesday, because you don't want to miss this. We're not wasting your time. We're giving you principles that are guaranteed, if you work them, to propel you to the next level. So we've been talking about what is influence. We talked about that. We talked about how influence is developed. We talked about that. Accomplishment, connection, and wealth. Accomplishment, connection, and wealth. Accomplished, track record, connection, who I'm connected to. And then, of course, money gives you access to influence. And so we began talking on last week about the purpose of influence, because that's probably the most important part of this message. What is the purpose of influence? Why am I? Why are you granted this power tool of influence? And that's what I said. I said that influence is a tool of power. It's not all power, but it is a tool. You know how you have a toolbox and you have different tools in your toolbox? Well, influence is a tool of power. That's right. I mean, people say, I don't need influence, I don't want influence. But as we have been talking about on Jump Off, in order to make strategic moves for the benefit of others, you must have some type of influence. So we said the purpose of influence was to assist us, assist you, assist me in achieving our assignment on the earth. In order to get done, what we've been put here to get done. And if you've not started doing what you've been put here to do, I encourage you and I push you to start it today. Get busy doing what you've been put here to do. You say, Bishop, I don't know what I've been put here to do. That's why you need to stay tuned to Jumpstart, because that's going to be what we're going to be dealing with in our next series after Influence. Life's assignment. Every one of us have been put on this planet for a particular reason, and life doesn't begin to unfold until we begin to fulfill that reason. But that's a series to come. But today we're talking about influence. It comes when to assist us in achieving our assignment on earth. Number two, it takes us, this is brand new for today, influence takes us beyond our borders. Influence stops us from being local, and it launches us into being global. My aunt used to have a saying. She said, Darnell, your name will go further than you will ever go. And if you've been studying the power of influence, we say it's when a name can sway masses. It's when a name can get things done. So I want to encourage you that when you have the power of influence, it takes you beyond locality and it moves you into a global sphere. Let me give you a biblical example. Most people have heard of a man called Abraham. No matter what religion you are, you've heard of somebody called Abraham. He was, by God, made the father of many nations. He was the father of Isaac, and he was the father of Ishmael. He was the father of many nations. But guess what God told him? In Genesis chapter number 12 in the Old Testament, Genesis 12, when God says, I will make you a father of many nations, he said, I will bless those who bless you. I will curse those who curse you. He says, but watch this. I will make your name great. I will make your name great, and your descendants shall be as many or more as the stars that you can count. In other words, he says, Abram, I'm moving your name beyond this present territory, and your name is going to be great in all of the earth. And didn't God do it? Even today, whether you are Jewish, whether you are Islamic, whether you are Christian, you recognize the name Abram or Abraham. Why? Because influence moves us beyond our borders. It causes our name to go places where we will never go. And that's the power of influence. So the purpose of influence, it is to expand our borders. It is to expand our borders. I want you to speak over it. I want you to water your expectation to be an influential person for the good of others. To be an influential person for the good of others. In your corporation, to gain influence for the good of others. In your personal business, you ought to want your business to be influenced. There's certain businesses, I call the name, you never met the owner, you never even needed the service, but because of his influential name, you know the business. That's the way you ought to believe God for your business. That your business, if you work for yourself, that your business is going to be a business of influence. And number three, the purpose of influence, watch this, and we're going to pick this up next week, is that it allows others to stop and hear your words. Oh yes, I got plenty of examples when you and I are a person of influence. Watch this. People say, nobody listens to me. Well, can I help you? Can I help you? You have to increase your influence. People stop and listen to the words of influential people. Father, I thank you for the influential family, the influential jump-off family that you have blessed us with every Wednesday at 12 noon. I thank you that we're going from one level of increase to another level of increase. I thank you that we will increase our influence for the good of the whole. And we give you praise in Jesus' name. So be it. So be it. That's right. Through this series, and this is one of the most exciting series that I teach, because my calling, our calling here at Living Word is to occupy cultures, not just do church stuff, but to occupy cultures. And I understand that you need very little influence just to have church. Truth, you need very little influence just to have church. Come on. But you need influence to occupy cultures. You need influence to be mind molders. You need influence to speak truth to power. So I am so excited about this series. I hope you're taking it in. I hope you're digesting it, and it is changing your whole perspective. But most importantly, you're gaining influence, which is propelling you to another dimension of your destiny. I want you to meet me tonight right here on Ustream, 7:30, our WWE. Worship anytime, anywhere. I'm telling you, we're not on the cutting edge here at Living Word. We are above the cutting edge. I thank God for technology. It is worship anytime, anywhere, Ustream, all the information. I thank God for our media team, Elder Jean. All the information is on the screen. Jot it down and log in, and you can be in the place of your comfort. Isn't that the beauty of technology? Jesus prophesied it. He says, and greater things shall you do, because I go to my Father. Jesus wasn't able to do this. He had to go to Judea. He had to go to Samaria. He had to go to Galilee. But aren't you glad we can go to all of those places and right here from 6709 Whitestone Road? So meet me tonight. A Bible teaching. You love good, practical kingdom principles. I'm going to be giving it up tonight, 7:30. The prompts are on the screen. Also, I want to encourage you to meet us. This is our Men's Emphasis Month. Now, guess what? We got some great speakers coming in, and you be on the lookout. I'm going to do a special Ustream video with just emphasizing Men's Month. Probably next week you'll be able to see it. You'll be able to download it. It's going to be great. We got our Men to Men's brunch the Saturday before. Hey, listen, bring your sons. Bring your sons over 14 with our Men's to Men's brunch. Even if you don't have a son, somebody you're mentoring, it's going to be real live, real talk, panel discussion, good food, good fellowship. That's our Men's Emphasis Month, the entire month of June. I got a word also for men. Like we had a word for women in May, I got a word for our men in the month of June. And then finally, I want you to be a part of our our voice over every Saturday, 6 to 7 p.m. If you're looking for hilarious, comical, fun, but real radio show, you want to tune into the voiceover. I'm your host, WPB Radio. The information is on the screen, WPBradio.com. Listen, I want you to encourage somebody to join you every Wednesday. We're giving up kingdom principles and principles of life, principles of the universe that will catapult you. These are principles that you look at people and they're successful and they're at the top of their game. They didn't just get there. They applied the kind of truths that you're getting here. If you want to be a blessing, if you say, Bishop, I'm being blessed, I need somewhere to give, I want to sow into what I'm hearing, then you can log on. The information is on the screen to our secured website and be a part of sowing your seed. The information is on the screen. Follow the prompts. You will reap a harvest because of what you sow. Join us Sunday, 10 a.m. If you're looking for something fresh, if you're looking for something out of the box, if you're looking for something renewing and not just old and traditional, you got the right place. 6709 Whitestone Road, right in Woodlawn, Baltimore, Maryland. Listen, our social media, follow us on social media. Follow me on Twitter, our ministry Facebook page, our ministry Instagram page. All of that information is on the screen. Listen, I got a motto. You follow me, I follow you back. Thanks for being with us. Get back to what you were doing. You're the best at it. You're the greatest at it. We're jumping off next Wednesday, 12 noon. Don't forget, increase your influence because we're going to the top, and we ain't going to never stop.